I never thought I'd show this on camera. YouTube exclusive. This is the starting point. I made some changes to the Star Wars room yesterday, so we're going to take a look at them today. Welcome back to the channel. I don't make long form videos very often on the channel, but I'm planning on making more of them. So I plan on just pressing play on the camera some days and just rolling and seeing what happens. So yeah, today is basically going to be taking a look in the Star Wars room and see what changes I made yesterday. I think everything looks pretty cool up there right now. Every time I make these changes to the Star Wars room, it's always a case of it feels finished, and I know that it never is. So it's kind of funny in that regard. What's the matter with you? Eh? Daddy not paying enough attention to you? Little madam. She's beautiful. Chubby cheeks. So my parents found a retro sort of Star Wars arcade poster from 1999. And I thought that would look really good, like, framed near my gaming setup. So I put that in, which means I had to move a bunch of other stuff around. I ended up opening a figure that I've had in the box for years. And ultimately, I think everything looks pretty sick the way that it turned out. So let's go up there and let's check everything out. So, real talk for a second. I'm going to show something that I've never shown before on camera, and I'm going to go into the Star Wars room before I've actually made the room up for the day. Usually takes around 2 or 3 minutes. I never thought I'd show this on camera. YouTube exclusive. This is the starting point of every day, because me and the wife sleep in here. So this is what we start with. And obviously this is what it ends up being. And this is what we have usually on camera. When everything is set out, everything looks good, all the lighting's going, and we're good to film. So yeah, let's talk about the changes that was made. First up, the other day I started with this. I simplified the council chamber setup right here, just with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and their lightsabers, and the council chamber, and I got the training remote there as well, so I could make this Geonosis arena as busy as possible. And I have basically a full scene going now with this arena, right up to Yoda bringing some clones to join the battle over here. And I think that looks pretty sick now. Another thing I changed, I moved the picture of me, the wife and Hayden here. I've got some framed games now, and this arcade poster as well from 1999 to go right there on the gaming setup, and then the Clone Wars display obviously expands onto that. I put the picture of us with Hayden in the Anakin display, which to me just it makes sense, right? I also gave the Luke display a lightsaber as well. If you know me from TikTok or from my shorts on here, you know I'm constantly always changing things in the Star Wars room. It's just what I do. I'm going to start documenting more of it when I do those things. And there we go, we've got the lights going as well now on the desk. All that's missing is my tablet setup, which is usually right there, which I took downstairs today. So yeah, the room is looking pretty impressive, even if I do say so myself right now. More and more every day it becomes a complete Star Wars room. Not that I'm ever going to stop, there's always room for more. My rule is buy first, find room second. That's always been my rule, and I've never ever not fit something in that I've bought. It's not like I've bought something and gone, well I guess we have to sell this because there's no room for it. I always find room. I've been thinking of doing a long form video here on YouTube of a room tour, where I go in on each display, talk about different stories from certain items, you know, and really spend my time showing everyone what's in the room, because I show flashes of it and obviously it's quite eye-catching and stuff like that. As far as in-depth looks at things, you know, I certainly haven't covered everything. nowhere near. So yeah, this was the poster that was gifted to me by my parents the other day, that they picked up for £1, just like a wild find. So cool, man. Look at the artwork on there. Very, very nice addition to my gaming setup. You playing with Sissy's Barbie? Eh? You playing with Sissy's Barbie doll? You're a good girl, aren't you? Just me and you today, ain't it? Yeah, my wife is at work today. My eldest is at school, so on Tuesdays it's just me and the baby. We enjoy our Tuesdays. They're cute. This was basically just a starter video. Just to start making these videos on a whim, really. I want to cover more like day in the life of a Star Wars fan sort of content. Today was probably a bad time to start it because I am stuck at home. It's raining outside. I'm stuck at home with the baby all day. There's not much activity going down today. But I did want to start something and just put it out there. I thought an interesting thing to look at would be, you know, the realness of how the room looks in the morning, you know, before it's made up, and showing that on camera for the first time. But yeah, if you want room tours and stuff like that, if you want to just feel like you can flick on a video while you eat and hang out, you know, I'll provide that content because I watch that content. So it would be naive for me to think that nobody wants to see that content. Do you know what I mean? Because I want to see that content from people. So, you know, I can set up the camera while I eat my meals, when I go to the gym, when I do my cardio, you know, and I can show you what a day-to-day life looks like for a working class, normal Star Wars fan with a family, you know, who trains and eats well and is very mindful of like self-growth and everything like that, and obviously collecting, and just to record more of my life, to document it on here. I just think it'd be fun for me, and I think it would be a good idea. I think people might be interested in it, so I'm going to start doing it. So consider subscribing to the channel, like this video to try and help me out, and I'm sure we'll see each other again. So may the Force be with you all.